Okay. So, wait, by the way, does Blue watch, or did Blue ask you to record this or anything?
Um, no.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's like a strange thing to ask, but I did a VOD review with North where I described your team's rotations as doing the conga line. Just because you guys were like going in
Yeah.
one by one. And then I heard him say it earlier and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could have been a coincidence, I guess. All right.
Yeah. No, he didn't ask me to.
Okay. So if he did, I was gonna talk about the comp and like maybe not rant about it. It's an
What's wrong with the comp?
it's an okay comp. Like
I think he calls it double flyer.
yeah, it's interesting. I think it'll definitely get it'll definitely struggle against like certain comps with heavy hit scan. Um,
Yeah, I think he says whenever we go this comp, if there's a hit scan, we just immediately switch off of it.
yeah,
Usually.
yeah. I think in terms of like alt synergy, like nano targets. Like actually, who would you nano here in this comp?
So what I did in this game is I nanoed the tanks when they got low because I didn't really know who else to nano or what to use it for, so I just kind of did it to try and keep us in the fight if a tank got low.
Right, and that's definitely good for sure. And your nanos were pretty big. But to be honest, in this comp, like you can like nano barrage, which is okay. You can nano echo after echo dupe, which I don't even know if I'm a huge fan of that. But hey, what's up, Thea?
What's up? Did you already eat?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna put food, I guess.
Yep. Have fun.
Are you watching? Are you rewatching yourself lose?
No, this is I'm doing a VOD review. Sorry about that.
You're okay.
One, I'm gonna lock my door. Did not expect my roommate to come in here.
You're good.
Yeah. And you can also nano ball because this slam will just do so much damage. But
Okay.
I think
And our ball is good, so
yeah, Bediza is pretty good. So, but it's like it's not as clean as like Monkey Ana, which I think is just a lot better in general.
yeah.
Right. So first things first, I would, as Ana in specific, just because she can't heal herself. Well, she can with her nade, but her nade is such a powerful tool that you want to avoid using it on yourself if you can.
Okay.
So I tend to play a lot more safer with Ana personally, and you do want to play a bit more around cover. And something I did notice while rewatching this or watching this is besides your diva positioning herself in somewhere I don't think she should have been. Like she gets blown up. I think diva bleeds way too much alt charge compared to Zarya. But you're just kind of I don't how do I say this? Yeah, I like the positioning here actually. But you walked out into the open without really taking into account what team comp they had. And I think that is a key part in positioning in a comp without a shield. Because Brawl, you know, you just kind of stick together, you move around, and you just roll over them. But, and I think their comp is pretty weird as well, but you want to kind of figure out what kind of DPS they had. Because if they had like a Widow sitting like all the way over here with a scope open,
I'd be dead.
You'd probably be dead, unless like Formal was like DMing specifically when the Widow was taking the shot. So,
Okay. Yeah, I feel like with this comp, I don't really know how to position.
all right. So I'm assuming that blue kind of wants this to be like your typical poke comp. And how that kind of works is you guys should ideally be splitting up a little. The Far and Mercy can stick together, the Echo can be off on her own. And what you can do is you can kind of pressure them from multiple angles. Because if all the damage is just coming in through main, it's not that threatening. Like, because your opponents can just LOS it pretty easily. Shields will recharge. And if at any point you guys just push in, like, they can rush you down. Now, granted, they don't have a Lucio here, which I think is not great, but you ideally want to be taking multiple positions. But these actually forces them to point and forces them to back off, which is actually really nice. And when he does that, he kind of makes space for you guys, so I think you guys could have definitely started pushing in, which you do. Now, I don't want to keep talking about the tanks, but like, I'm not going to talk about the tanks. Nope.
But yeah, I know this team, like this comp is supposed to play very spread out, so that's why I kind of get confused on like, who should I be healing? What should I be doing? Where should I be positioning, you know?
Right. So, with this comp, it's just a little weird. Usually you have a monkey, and usually the Yana and the monkey are synergized. He gives you tons of ult charge, and then once your ults are online, you just cycle Nano and Primal and just keep diving him. With Ball's a bit more self-sustained. I'd say what you kind of want to be doing with this composition is, so your Pharah is taking an angle, your Ball's taking an angle, and your D.Va, I think your D.Va should ideally either be playing on a high ground or around the corner here. This is so weird. But yeah, I think you can pocket the D.Va as well as heal up your DPS a little. Enable them. It feels so, I feel like this comp is so clunky. And basically what you'd probably want to do against their specific comp, since it's just Brawl, is just keep poking them out, because they don't even have a Lucio to rush you down, and you can pressure out the Echo. Now, the Echo actually just kind of flies in and kills your Mercy here, which isn't great.
Yeah, I gave him some Mercy tips the other day.
Yeah. I also think...
because he didn't know how to super jump or anything.
Yeah. I also think your Echo should have been dueling their Echo. Especially since, like, no one was paying attention, but you know what? I don't feel like... Okay, I feel like none of that was, like, really helpful to you specifically, so I'm just gonna...
I mean, I do want to learn other roles eventually, so...
Okay, so I'd say just position around cover. If your tanks are feeding, don't go into a bad position for them. Yeah, your tanks should keep in mind of their LOS. When
Okay,
your
I have a
team,
very bad habit of doing that, going out of position to heal.
yeah, like I get that feeling too. Like you want to keep them up, but if they're feeding, they're feeding. And against a better team, their echo or their DPS will punish you as you guys start to play higher and higher rated teams. When your team organizes a dive, or if you have any sort of advantage and they're trying to push the advantage, like if you get a pick, you can play a little bit more aggressive, find an angle to throw a nade in, which I actually saw you do a lot of later on in the VOD, and like they were like huge nades too. So I found you've got that part down.
Yeah, I think Blue is planning on switching me to Excalibur in the next few weeks
Oh,
or so.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I a lot of people say that I deserve a higher SR, but I literally can't climb out of 2.1, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
So playing with a team versus playing on ladder is it's completely different. I would know as I started playing for a team, climbed to 2.7, and now I'm in low gold. Being a heal bot sucks in ranked. Your teammates are trash. Don't be a heal
Yeah.
bot. You have to play smarter, and you have to make plays, or you will be at the mercy of randomly generated teams.
Okay.
Don't, like, don't be the nice
And then-
person.
Should I be doing kind of more DPS in this comp? Because Pharah would have Mercy, and then Echo and Ball are kind of self-sustaining mostly. So, I mean, all I really have to do is keep up the Diva.
Right.
So should I be trying to DPS more?
I would say not really, because your diva actually plays in pretty aggressive positions sometimes, and I feel like, yeah, against better teams, she'd just get blown up.
Okay.
I do think, and your Mercy also hard pockets your Pharah, and doesn't, or sometimes heals the Echo as well, but most of the time doesn't. So if the Echo takes like some pot shots from the McCree, you will need to heal up the Echo and make sure she can go in and do her job.
Okay.
But you can DPS a little, just not too much.
Okay. I know at least at the beginning of this game, my aim was very not warmed up.
You know what? It's fine. It happens.
My aim is usually a lot better than this.
I have no doubt. And especially since you've only been playing BAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt weird to play Ana again. I was happy, but it was weird.
Yeah, I get it. Oh yeah, something I would note is, I mean, you can't ask your Mercy for healing right now, but generally speaking, ask your Mercy for healing. But if she is dead, I would just nade myself. And although you aren't under any pressure right now, if you just nade yourself quickly, you can get the, I want to say 10-second cooldown just started and work your way up to the next one. Because the way you are now, you can't really go for an aggressive nade because you're like 100 HP. I mean, actually, they're like almost all dead. But if there were more of them alive, you wouldn't be able to go for aggressive nades. So I would say, if you're under 100, either communicate with another support or heal yourself.
Okay.
You're going to be okay.
The ult charge?
Move it out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Tried to heal through a wall.
Yep. I wish. I wish.
Just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Would you like for me to go a bit
Escorting the payload.
harder on your positioning or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Your tank's pushing out of your LOS. Great. It's a decent nade. I have no idea what happened here. Where both the Far and the Echo
Oh.
just killed themselves.
It was really funny. They were dueling, and they both ran out of their fly.
No. Wait. No. I can't.
It's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, both teams just. Right here.
This is going to
So right there.
I didn't mean to wake him up.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, it made me
happens.
really sad.
But it happens. Alright. So here, as always, I'd almost always be playing up against the wall. Because you can pretty much get like 100 and... No, that's 270? I want to say 270 degrees of angles from just playing around a corner. And you're very safe. Pushing out into here, probably not the greatest. Considering you're just all the way out in the open.
Okay.
It's a good bomb.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Starting to play around the corner a bit more. Ryan solo shatters you.
When I got saved, I literally screamed thank you.
I miss having teammates protect you.
I know, it was amazing. I was so scared. I was like, I'm dead, and then he was dead, and I was like,
Oh, I need to play on a team again. Ranked teammates do not care about you. Do not care about you.
they really don't.
Huge anti-nade. Two of your teammates do die, but you clean it up with an ultimate and an anti-nade. Fantastic.
Aim?
Yeah, that's fine. But I would say you don't need to be a cart bot. So, I'll be a bit more picky. So, in this scenario, when the cart starts getting like closer and closer to the enemy team, that's really not your forte. And sometimes, like, I'll just be like healing my teammates and I won't think about it. But if they hadn't died, or if you hadn't landed the huge nade and used the ultimate and everything, and they'd gotten out, you would be in a pretty not great position. So I would say you can play around these. You can also, I think you can play here, actually. Not sure about that. You could... This is actually a really open map. Actually, these might be best to play around. You could probably play around either one of these on either side. And just kind of heal your team from a distance. You probably have one of your tanks push the cart. I have no idea where your diva is. Wait, I missed the diva. Wow, okay. Yeah. For some reason, I didn't see the diva. But yeah, your diva could just totally push cart. And...
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Gonna fight. I will also say is against this specific comp that they're running. Oh yeah, your cooldown usage is... Got to say this. Your cooldown usage is going to be determined based on what heroes they're running. So they're running Brawl with McCree and no Lucio. So you're going to be... First of all, I think that's just not a great comp. But the McCree damage you can LOS pretty easily. The only threat to you is the Echo or the Echo Mercy. So you might want to save cooldowns for that, but their Echo is not harassing the backline. So if you want to like just throw out your sleep dart, just a YOLO sleep dart just to try to get something, I would definitely go for it. Plus your diva can peel for you if you need help.
I have your back. Securing the payload. Adaptive circuits engaged.
Yeah, I hate to beat on a dead horse, especially since this is all in post, so you can't like change your actions. But yeah, just definitely play around the corner. Jumping on top of a payload, probably not the greatest idea.
Okay.
All right. Or actually, do you want to like rate your own positioning as we go through?
What do you mean?
Like if you see somewhere where you're like, oh, I was too out in the open, or I got in front of my tanks or something. If you want to like self-review. Self-VOD reviews are actually really helpful.
We can try that, yeah.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Huge nade. Sleep.
I feel like my positioning here is better.
Yeah.
Like around that pole.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll keep you.
Unfortunately, team does go down.
I don't know what else I could have done there.
No, that's fine. Very dangerous position. If you died there, that would have kind of been pretty bad because of this, because it'd be staggering. But you could have also tried to hide and hope that they didn't notice. But I have never been able to pull that off successfully, personally. So you know. So you're like dueling the on like
Yeah.
134 HP. Probably not the best idea. If anything, you could have called it out to your ball and like maybe thrown a nade in there.
Okay.
Maybe ask your mercy for something.
Power down. Get in there.
Is that the ball? You know the
Yeah.
ball. Your ball was rolling out. But he's back in now.
Yeah, I mistimed it. I was trying to get him, I think, when he was pile driving, but I very badly mistimed it.
It's all good. As long as the huge eat. I don't know if you would have died there without the eat, but it would have been kind of close. How'd you rate your positioning now?
I think I should
Huge
be
nade.
hugging the wall closer.
Yeah. It's definitely not bad. This is a little bad, but
Yeah.
yeah, around here is like the sweet spot, I'd say. Maybe even a little closer to the wall. Oh, I didn't even notice this. You seem to like to just jump around.
Yeah, I have a really bad habit of just spam jumping.
Yeah. I don't know if you've tried this, and maybe you have, but I know something that helped me a lot was I took my thumb off of the keyboard and like just kind of placed it, like separated it from the bottom of my keyboard, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You had that habit too?
Yeah. But something you'll just probably work on. You did the sleep in there, which is fine. Playing around cover, it's good.
I feel like this positioning is good.
Yeah, sure. Yo, I'm getting confused on whose team.
Me too.
I might change the colors after this.
You're powered down. Get in there.
Now the Diva does Saber, it's good. Good name. For solo. I think you guys clean up here. remember this. Huge skip.
Was it? Oh my god! It was that big of a skip.
I was pretty surprised. All right, here we go. It's about the beginning, and I think you just kind of roll them for the rest of the map. Actually, precision is solid. Get damage on the Mercy. Straight. Nice shots. The aim's really coming alive.
Yeah.
Like it.
Watching your back.
Have you... Do you know how to quickscope? I haven't been paying attention, so I'm not sure if you've been using it.
I know how to. I need to use it more because I don't use it a lot.
Yeah. So generally speaking, sitting here and hard scoping will get you punished pretty hard if their DPS are as you play against better and better DPS. So
Okay.
basically, like right now is a decent scenario because they're down 2. But in neutral fights, unless you know for a fact that you're safe, I would definitely be wary of just hard scoping.
Okay.
Hillier. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mercy did not care about the Echo at all.
Yeah. Although I did kind of tell them to not I didn't mean it to that extent. But I did tell them to more pocket the Pharah because they asked who they would pocket in this comp. So I said pocket the Pharah, heal up other DPS when they need it, but try to stay with the Pharah.
Yeah. Or I mean, if there's some sort of communication going down, then it's usually fine. But you know, in ranked, I don't want to say I'd flame that, but you're not the best. So you go for a nade there, which is fine. I'd definitely go for a nade setup before the fight starts. Like your ball's already in there. I think the 2 echoes are dueling. And in a scenario where your ball is like rolling out on 1 HP, you definitely would like to have the nade there.
Okay.
So just keep an eye out for that. I watched this a bit ago, and I don't know if there was much to say. You guys were just rolling them.
Yeah, we kind of just dominated them here. I'm not gonna lie, at one point I really thought about nanoing Baby Diva just because.
Why not? Why not?
I should have! I said it after the game and everybody yelled at me. I was like, we were winning!
I would have had so much respect for you. You know, wait. Oh, or ice cream.
Ice cream.
I don't remember the last time I had Froyo.
It's been such a long time.
It's probably a sign. Yeah, ice cream.
My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's the best.
I always get flamed for liking mint chocolate chip.
Right there. I was gonna nano her right there.
You should have.
I know I should have.
It's tactical. It gets the ult charge back quicker. You know.
Exactly.
Don't want the Baby Diva to be staggered. You know.
Of course not. It's just a big brain play. I mean.
Maybe next scrim.
Yeah, next time.
Right. But yeah, your team's playing really far forward. I like how you're not pushing too far forward. If you're in ranked, you might need to push forward. Because in ranked, your teammates
Won't come for heals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you need to push up a little. Like, you need to kind of meet him halfway. And move forward a little and then tell him to move back a little. But yeah,
I don't join team chat and rank though.
Ooh, yeah, that's fair.
It's a scary place for me.
Oh yeah. can understand. There's some misogynists out there.
Definitely. It's crazy. I don't get it.
It's disappointing.
I was just vibing on Brig and this guy was complaining about heals and I was like, I'm walking back from spawn and you know what he told me?
What?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the dick in your mouth.
Oh, come on.
I didn't even know what to say to that. I was just like, what?
There's an... I don't know. Oh yeah, if you want, after the VOD review, I can send you a game mode I like to use to practice quick scoping.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually just on a paintball, but they have it set so you can only quick scope.
Oh.
And, or actually, I think it's like quick scope sleep. Yeah. And although sometimes I'll just sit in there, I'll open up the lobby, and if someone joins, you know, I'll practice with them. If not, I'll just sit there alone, just practicing my quick scopes to get down the rhythm. Yeah. But overall, yeah, I think positioning is probably the main thing. After that, the rest of it seems very solid. Let's see. What's the one we haven't done? Is that Ilios?
Yes. The last round was a really weird team comp, and we did that because it was the last game, and he just said, "Go what you want, play what you want."
I was looking at this team comp,
yeah,
and I was like, "What?"
Because I was like, "Can I play Mercy or like something really stupid like that?" Then he was like, "You know what? This is the last round. Just do what you want."
No, I respect that. That's some top tier coaching. This had me shook. I was like,
"You're like, what's wrong with blue?"
So that's why I asked you earlier if he's having you record this. I can't have him listen to me shit talking. Okay. So you roll out here. I'm assuming the main shot caller is usually Bediza, but Formal's on tank. Does Formal shot call much?
Not as much if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I would...
Like, Bediza is a lot better at it.
I would definitely question going Cage against a Junkrat. Because I think he'd just have a field day. Vic dies. Come on, Vic. You get slapped. Don't have time to put down your Immor. It's unfortunate. Are you in front of Ryan's shield? Did Ryan like back up? Oh, wow! Went right under the Ryan shield while he's booped up. Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
I also have a habit of meleeing, if you can't tell.
You know what? That's not that bad. I have a habit of spamming... What is that? I hit C and then I just spam random voice lines, I think.
Yeah.
And my teammates...
people who do that.
My teammates genuinely thought that I was, like, trolling this one game. Because we were losing. And I think I was spamming, like, the most annoying voice line. I can't remember what it was. But they were
what
like...
were you playing? Because if it was Diva,
I think it was
the one
Lucio.
everybody always... Okay. The one everybody always spams on Diva that gets on my last nerve is, I'm number one. Oh my god, when I hear that voice line, it brings up so many memories and I just, like, scream. I'm like, please stop.
No. Honestly, a lot of divas are annoying for me, personally.
Yeah, that's true. GG.
Yeah, like, is this easy mode?
Is this easy?
Like,
that one's annoying too.
but if they're on my team, I have an absolute field day if they're on my team and we're like rolling them and the diva just starts spamming voice lines. And all of a sudden, I become okay with it. I feel bad. Okay, so I don't think we've gone over this. Immortality usage. How do you generally use immortality?
I usually just use it when I feel like somebody's about to die to try and save them.
Mm-hmm.
I try to hide it behind cover and not put it out in the open, but if I do need to put it out in the open because there is no cover, I try and wait till the last minute to put it down.
Great. Okay. I'd also say, don't be afraid to use immortality to save yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you are the flex support. Your life is very valuable. Alright. Window. And just check that out. Good.
I told everyone to group up on me.
Yes! Yes.
I think I do that at another point, but I put it down too low. Or I don't put it down fast enough, and then I got really sad.
Aww. Yeah. I hate when that happens. But yeah. Their Ryan gets a nice shatter and an anti-nade. You know. Unfortunate. Happens. Right. Group up. Go in cage again. Oh, no you're not. Okay. Not a fan of cage personally. It's a pretty decent lamp. Very close to being perfect. I like the high ground usage. Actually, I love the high ground usage. You're blocking off almost all the LOS. Yeah, this is great. I would have definitely just thrown down the... I know what it's... Window. I would have definitely just thrown down the window. Very disposable.
Then
yeah.
they steal.
Beautiful. You know what? Respect.
Honestly, I know someone who's a really good Lucio, and half the time, if we're just duoing, I trust nanoing him over pretty much any of the DPS.
Hey. You know what? I wish I knew a Lucio like that.
It guarantees at least one kill.
Damn. Like, and that's...
Yeah. He kind of pops off on Lucia.
Shoot. You should invite him to the team. I see you using jump boots there. If you want to get high ground, you can jump boots up to here. It's actually kind of a weird angle. Like, yeah, over here. Can I go down? Oh. Yeah. So you can like play around here. LOS some of the damage and also heal your team. So, or that's just if you want to. Like your positioning now is fine. So, one specific combo that I think is very powerful is windowing, then dropping your lamp right here. And basically your entire team, or behind the pillar here, and your entire team can just go ham and like not care about taking damage. So I would definitely use that whenever you have the opportunity to.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very powerful. Also prevents Squilliam from feeding like that. Wow. Everything is being popped.
Yeah.
Jeez. So you're throwing in some damage. That's good. Run. Kill him. Gets bubbled. Yeah.
I was so sad about that.
The Junks won. This man. Oh, did Vic get knocked in?
I think so.
So good pressure. Oh, the Reaper's really low. Nice.
Yeah, this is it.
Ah,
I did it too slow.
I hate to see it. Be like that though. Fine. Swap to Moira, which I actually really like. Personally. I don't know. Is it weird to say that I have fun playing Moira?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I just do very aggressive coalescences. Oh, wow. Alright. So. Alright, you guys roll out. A little bit of a heal bot, but that's fine. Wasn't too bad.
I dropped my noodles.
Like, yeah. Or if you're ever feeling pressured, actually on this map, even if you're not, you can exo boot here. It gives you a better angle to see all your teammates from, making them easier to heal, easier to damage. Definitely recommend it.
Okay.
The ground is your friend.
I feel like, for me, I know you're supposed to go to high ground, but one, it's so much harder to aim, like, to DPS for me. I don't know why. And two, I always feel like I'm just so out in the open. I get scared.
Yeah, but I think it definitely depends on what the enemy team is running. If they're running, like, double sniper, monkey, ball, something horrible, Reddit Lucio, then being up here is going to be an absolute nightmare, and you definitely want to be sticking with your team. But they have like Brawl plus Junkrat, Reaper, like unless like the Reaper teleports or the Junkrat like lands some nutty shots, you're not going to be in danger, or your team's pushed up now, but like when your team was like right here, it's just like really safe for you, because if you do feel pressured up here, you can just drop down to your team immediately and just play with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, when they push in a bit more, then it's understandable if you wanted to play closer to them. Wait.
I am rocking this objective.
Decent more. Yeah.
Let them up.
Really? You juked him. Ah,
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I was trying to do that to live, and then
Yeah.
I died, and then I got sad.
So, if you're, generally speaking, you want to play around tanks. Reinhardt, big check mark. If he goes down, you stick with your Zarya. She's the next best thing. She can bubble you, and you can hide behind her bubbles. Or you can actually just play inside of the Zarya. I've spent entire games just playing inside of tanks.
Okay.
Another option is...
Sorry, I'm eating noodles.
You're good, you're good. No worries. You can also play here. I like to do that on this map specifically. You can close the angle pretty easily. Heal most of your team if they're not on very specific points. And also high ground. Any of those would work. Because I know you seemed a little lost as soon as your
Yeah.
Reinhardt went down.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know what to do.
Can't be attitude positive now.
It happens. I don't know why. You know what? Not gonna question them. They can go high ground. Playing high ground. Yeah. Don't want to sound like a broken record, but yeah, I'd play a little closer to the walls. Wow, the Reaper just flanked. Yep, probably somewhere around here.
Okay.
We did take a fire strike, I think, plus some Reaper shots.
It's not over yet.
Your team decides to go in without you. Wow, that is some confidence. Invest some ults. All right.
Weekend burst activated.
Don't worry, it was tactical. It was for ult charge.
Ah,
Yeah.
Of course,
it was tactical.
yeah. I just couldn't understand it because my brain wasn't on,
Yeah. It's okay.
on
I
the
got
same
you.
level. Oh no! Don't stack the two support. Yeah. You probably want to talk with your Lucio. Just see which one you're going to use between Immortality and Sound Barrier. Don't want to stack them. In some scenarios, you might even wait for beat to run out, then Immortality if you're like really getting hit pretty hard.
Okay.
Honestly, it sounds cool.
I think the team could have bunkered up on point when you were holding point, but yeah. Fine. I like the use of the high ground. Nice. And you win it with ults. Was that just high noon? High noon shatter?
I think so.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is formal? Do you have no barrier? I don't know what form. I don't love your Reinhardt, but it's fine, whatever.
I feel like my positioning this game was kind of bad.
Yeah. I think if the enemy starts pushing in, I definitely think, first of all, I think you guys should have been playing point. But besides that, you can always play point, LOS, all the stuff. I notice you play pretty close to your Reinhardt.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. If you guys are trying to aggress. But you guys are playing slower than them, slower tempo than them. Which can work. But when their Reinhardt starts going into you, swinging, charging, and whatnot, I would definitely say if you're gonna play slower, I definitely want you to play a bit further back. Also, you don't need to window for your entire team. You can just window for yourself, honestly, if you want to.
Okay.
Because if your entire team is in front of the window, that'll double all the healing that you can give your team. So you can use it selfishly. I've also one-clipped the Widow as Baptiste after popping window because I got annoyed that my team wasn't killing her. So yeah, you can make cool plays too.
Okay.
Very scrappy. Squilliam! Oh my god.
Yeah.
We're swapping to stall. Or not you. I guess ball goes stall. I think you are playing with fire because of this one character right here.
Lucia.
I would
Yeah.
be very careful. Yeah. Definitely think playing like either over here or on high ground would definitely be much safer.
Okay.
Simulating damage. And
How about a little extra?
And whenever you're throwing out damage, you don't need to swing too wide. Like, I definitely think you go a little bit too far out.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah. Just a little. And I wouldn't be afraid to use immortality to save yourself, for sure. Oh, sorry, gets spooked. Unfortunate. I don't even know if you want to go over this last part.
I mean, you want to see my Mercy? My Mercy's pretty good.
Sure. Oh, I see the tech. I see the tech. Wait.
Oh,
can you
yeah.
Can you help me with my mercy?
Look, I
have a question. I have a question about mercy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I have this thing with mercy where like I'll press shift and then space, but then I won't go anywhere. Like it'll just like cancel the thing and I won't be doing anything. Or like I won't be going anywhere. I don't know.
Do you know how to super jump and stuff?
I think it's like shift control then jump, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shift and control, you press at pretty much the same time. I had to change my crouch button because I couldn't do it on control. But when you shift, yeah, are you accidentally pressing shift twice? Because you can cancel Guardian Angel by double pressing shift.
Well, maybe I am.
It could be either that or maybe you're not pressing space at the right time?
Or I'm not pressing control. I hop around on mercy. Like I'm jumping too much, which I should probably fix. But then I don't know. Sometimes my space will get weirded out. Or not my space, my shift.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is maybe you press shift twice and it cancels the Guardian Angel.
Cause I know there's like mercy tech, where like you can
Yes.
shift, you can press shift, and then if you press space, you conserve momentum or something. Yeah. Maybe I'm just messing that up.
You want me to show you?
Sure.
Mercy,
Yeah,
Mercy
well-
is the one hero I can actually give tips on. I
Well-
love playing Mercy.
it's a role reversal.
Yeah.
Go battle mercy. Oh,
I try not to.
I think you should always go for battle mercy.
Honestly, you're right.
Or actually, against Widow, if you have Valk, I think
Yeah.
just Valking and just like taking the 1v1 is actually like unironically kind of good.
Yeah, it can be. Obviously, you have to be careful about going like just straight for her because I see some Mercies, they just go straight for the Widow in the line
Yeah.
of sight, and then I'm like, oh god, and then they just get one shot, and then I'm like,
Like my old main support duo partner would always do that.
yeah. It's good if you can, you know, do it right.
Yep. Wait, are you guys winning?
Yeah, we're winning. We win this.
Wait. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I hope this is big.
Honestly, I love damage boosting Baby Diva.
Yeah. Wait, Honestly, I've like started to like damage boosting Winston. I don't even know if that's a good idea.
Yeah,
This
it is.
res?
Especially when, yeah, I was just messing around at that point. Damage boosting Winston, one can be really good, especially if you damage boost him when he is landing, because then it damage boosts the jump as well as the damage he does. So
Right,
damage
okay.
boosting Winston can be really good. I like to do it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I was just like memeing or if it was actually good.
No, that's good. With damage boost, you have to pretty much look for every opportunity to do it. Like damage boosting Fire Strike is good. Damage boosting a ball when he's pile driving. Damage boosting, yeah, a Winston when he's jumping in and stuff like that. All of that's really good.
Gotcha. Do you want the honor? Go.
I thought about it. I thought about it.
Come on, guys. You can clutch it out. It's like one team fight left. Oh, you're up like a few actually.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Get the honor. Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
You know what? And this is like they're like trying. I think they have like a real competition.
I know, and we
This
were
is- this
just kind of messing around.
This is the new meta.
Honestly, I wouldn't complain.
The teacher has become the student.
Yes.
All right.